Warm welcome to this PowerBoost meditation. My name's Judi. I'm delighted to be with you today. And I feel like dancing today. so, so we are going to allow ourselves to be moved, but maybe not physically, sort of internally be moved by the music of the soul. And this is really inspired. I do come a bit from a dance background, and of course we're used to physical movement, music moving us. But I remember when I started to do dancing, physical dancing within a spiritual context. And what I noticed was, so often with dancing, ego can be what's moving us, trying to impress, trying to look good. But within a spiritual context, the virtues, if you will, of the soul, that inner peace, that inner contentment, that self-respect, self-love, when that's very vibrant and that moves us, it has a very different experience. Performer and audience disappears. We really all just become dancers together in the experience of that virtue that happens to be expressed through the body, but we can express through our eyes, through our thoughts. So the idea of being moved by a particular virtue and how that will touch others, pull them into that experience as well. So let's do the dance of the soul. It's going to be a little homework for you in this meditation. Let's see where we go. As always, we ask you to check in that you are physically seated comfortably so the body does not pull the mind, the attention. And we're so used to physically moving the body. Even as you sit here now, you can send the direction to move the right hand or the left foot. It's all very natural for us. We don't even think about it. But rather than physically moving, what moves the self, I, the soul? Take a moment to reflect on a time when you witness someone demonstrating what we sometimes call a random act of kindness or goodness, or you saw someone performing an action that in essence really moved you, touched you. And what quality did you see, did you witness that was touching your heart so much? Did you witness an act of love or an act of compassion, integrity, courage? Take a moment to reflect on a scene where you witnessed a particular quality being expressed and it deeply moved you. Now extract just the quality. Go into the feeling of just the quality. If it was love, experience that feeling, that vibration. It will feel like it's passing through the heart via the mind, having the thought, and then allowing the self to feel it. If it was courage, feeling that strength, that power, that faith. Allow yourself a moment to really indulge, immerse the heart in the feeling of that quality. If it moved you, you know that quality very well. Immerse the self so deeply in the experience of that quality that it feels as if you have become that quality. You're a tiny spark of just that quality, that vibration, that feeling. Every fiber of your being is filled with that quality, that vibration. Taking just a moment to stabilize in that state. I am the embodiment of that quality. It's how I think, it's how I see, it's how I speak, and it's how I move the body. As the embodiment of that quality, how would I move my hand? Would I do it in an ordinary way? Or now that I'm feeling that quality so deeply, how does it change the way I move the body? I experiment. If my quality is love, how would I move the hand in a loving way? How would I sit the body in a loving way? How would I do everything? Drive the car, shop for groceries, if I am the embodiment of that quality. By operating from this deep place within, from the inside out, ordinary activities suddenly become a dance, an art. This beautiful quality I am feeling, I have become, shaping every act I perform, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary. To put this into practice, I have to start to develop, as we do in dance, a rhythm, which I practice now. I go inside in just a second and focus completely on just experiencing that quality. For example, love. Feeling my entire being wrapped in that vibration of love, melted by that feeling of being deeply valued and cherished. Just drinking in that quality, from going deep within to a point of a single experience, I come out and acknowledge the outer world, how I look through the eyes when I'm so filled with that experience of love. And then the next step, I come deep inside again, back to that point of pure experience. And perhaps this time, it's peace. Diving deep into that quality and vibration and feeling of peace. I become a point of peace, cool, calm, content, at peace with the self. And then the next step, I move outwards again, look out at the world through the eyes from that state of peace. Everything my vision touches, I share that feeling of peace. And once again, the next step brings me inward, back to that place of pure experience. And this time it's lightness. So much light. This feeling of letting go, letting be. The feeling that my mind can breathe. No stress, no tension, just light. I become a point of light. And the next step, I go outwards through my vision, look at the outer world from that place that's so light, as if I am casting light and hope and upliftment wherever my vision touches. And this is how I move through the day, this rhythm, this dance of the soul, where I turn inwards, come to that point of pure experience, the quality that perhaps I feel I need in this moment: forgiveness, gentleness, strength, power, whatever quality I feel I need, I want to move me at this time. I go into that feeling, become the embodiment, a point of that experience. And once it is full, I come out in the next step and allow it to guide me in how I interact with the outer world. And in this way, as I move through the day, this beautiful dance of the soul, a dance of qualities, of feelings, very elevated experiences, allowing those virtues to move me, and perhaps others who witness it will be touched and moved as well, becoming a dancer on the world stage. Om Shanti.